I can't think what could possibly be keeping them, Molly.
Roxton and Challenger didn't think this survey mission was very important, Professor. Maybe they stopped for tea.
I guess we'll have tea later!
What are you up to, Roxton? I want to find out what Mr. Blue Blood is up to. Yeah, now that our new rides are broken in, I'm looking forward to traveling in style.
Split!
I'm also starting to think this was a waste of our time.
Don't be so negative, my dear. That ancient mound you discovered is of great archaeological interest.
Maybe there's some gold in it, Mom. Billy, you sound just like Maplewhite. Sorry, Mom. We're not interested in gold, just in who built the mound and why.
End of the road, Rox! For me too! See you at the bottom! Come on, lads! Ending the chase so soon? I have to admit, I don't mind their giving up. Now, let's get this over with.
Good gracious! It's in the form of a serpent.
Amazing! It's more than amazing, Billy. It's downright impossible. That mound is exactly the same as the Serpent Mound in Ohio. Hurry!
Taycanamo. Molly seeks knowledge in dangerous places. Knowledge that should have remained hidden to them.
Akano.
I must consult with Hercon and the elders, while you make the outsiders understand the danger.
I'm sure once they know the teachings, they'll stop what they're doing.
Ramnak, you must make certain they do.
Molly's serpent mound must be the reason the animals fled.
How exciting! Here is evidence of cross-cultural mound building between the natives of South and North America.
There must have been contact between the ancients who found the plateau and the mound-building civilizations in North America.
Yes, well, that would tie in nicely with the theory of the Bering Land Bridge, my dear. The Americas were colonized by people who came from Asia, crossing over the land bridge now submerged off the coast of Alaska.
It's a strong theory, but one that isn't supported by the oral histories of North American natives. What's all that got to do with this pile of dirt?
It's quite elementary, my good boy. After the Serpent Man in Ohio was completed, the generations that followed traveled south. At some point, they had contact with the ancient Ayera, who then came to the plateau and built this mound.
That's all very interesting, Uncle, but I can't see how this is going to help us get off this blasted plateau.
All we know about getting off has come from the Ayera and the ancients. If we can discover where they came from, we might find other ways off.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's see what's inside.
Open wide.
Now, what have we here?
Can you imagine the faces of those crusty old directors at the Geographical Society when we return with proof that the lost world actually exists? And not only that, but with evidence that cultures were connected over vast distances.
Hello. Wonder what happened to that poor chump.
Look! Holes! Well, Billy, I don't like saying it, but you were right about the gold. Better not tell Maplewhite.
Still showing up uninvited, eh, Maplewhite?
Well, call it professional curiosity. After all, I did hear my favorite word.
Oh! Crikey! Gauntlets! Gold gauntlets!
Not bad.
There are etchings on it.
Maybe there's some more gold in here, boss.
Everyone out! Now!
A guardian! But it's huge!
Run! We'll distract it! Fire!
Dead! It's all dead!
Chana!
Chana, Jakuta! She wants to know who touched it. Kachikuta! Sapegulu, Chikana.
Mayaka says no one else touch it, or they will also be cursed.
I knew I'd seen artifacts like these before. With your dad, before you were born. We toured Peru, exploring ancient sites. Really? What did you see? This vase. I'm sure it's from the Nazca culture in Peru. And these forearms, the etchings have a Chimu influence from the same area. Only later. The Chimu civilization was the second most powerful empire in South America after the Incas.
Molly, how did a Chimu artifact find its way here to the Lost World?
Probably the same way the mound did. Maybe the ancients came from this Chimu place. It would make sense. Wait, Moyaka said Taycanamo. There's a Chimu legend about Taycanamo. He had a red beard and floated over the ocean on a balsa log.
We know why the ancients came to the plateau. Because their oracle told of the coming of the Redbeard who would destroy them. Which means the ancients weren't fleeing the arrival of the Spaniards as we thought. the ancients were running from a much earlier threat, or both.
This archaeological work has taken us away from our real goal, getting away from this place. And with that Guardian out there devouring the very life from the plateau, it'd be better if we got off sooner than later.
I couldn't agree more, but not before doing whatever we can to help. Moyaka, dice Taycanamo?
Taycanamo, pido chestaka. Taycanamo chana chasque bindasu.
Taycanamo had great magic and placed himself as a god over all others. A messenger arrived in the city with news that the ancients were safe on the plateau. Taycanamo wanted to know where this incredible land could be found. But the Chasqui refused to tell. Taycanamo realized that if he killed the Chasqui, then our people would be forever free from his power. He gave the messenger a gold pouch containing an herb Taycanamo had brought from over the sea. He told the messenger the herb would bring the ancients great bounty. But it was a lie. Taycanamo created 3 guardians with his magic and sent them forth. They followed the herb and found the lost world and began to consume everything. Taycanamo had sent them to destroy the lost world and punish the ancients for refusing his will. The ancients knew if they did not stop the guardians, then the entire land would become a valley of death. Adding magic of their own to the herb, 2 warriors led a guardian to this place and trapped it. In the mound forever.
Until now.
Chana tuigoyani kanchu kalamui.
Another guardian was trapped in the same way in the Valley of Death, but the 3rd guardian fled the plateau, never to be seen again.
So, there's another set of these gold gauntlets out there.
You broke the spell. So now the guardian will travel to the Valley of Death to awaken its mate. And then both will devour all life on the plateau.
Well, that's a pleasant bedtime story.
But we've seen other Guardians on the plateau. They're smaller and don't kill everything in sight usually.
They tried to kill me once.
The 2 trapped guardians were mates, and the ones you've seen are their offspring. They guard the plateau, ensuring nothing ever gets off. You must travel to the Valley of Death and find the other guardian mound. When its mate arrives, seal them both in mounds once again.
You mean we gotta try and stop that thing?
I brought this on. If I hadn't pushed for us to examine the mound, none of this would have happened. Now we need to stop it and repair what we've done.
Then we'll go.
Kala tichui wika kahuak.
She says we've told you much about our world. Because we trust you'll use that knowledge to do your duty and destroy the threat. Our future lies in your hands. Don't betray that trust.
We won't betray you. Mita guna lana.
All right, we'll get on it first thing in the morning.
Tit chinga ilanota.
Moyaka says only the cursed ones may go. The others must stay behind to pray.
What? Me? Pray?
At first light, we'll ride the dinosaurs to get ahead of that thing and hope we find the other mound before it does.
This is my chance to get my hands on some serious gold and get rid of my old partner, the great Lord John Roxton.
This will be like finding a needle in a haystack. And we'd better find it fast.
There's bumps and humps everywhere.
There must be a clear sign of it somewhere. The one in the jungle was hard to find because of the foliage, but here, everything's dead. Mom, those pinnacles, they're like our kites. And if you connect the dots,
Bravo, Billy!
the pinnacles are the remains of the other mound.
We must reach the head as quickly as possible. These won't be of use in that rough terrain. We've got some rough slogging ahead of us.
Well, isn't that helpful of a little squirt? Now we know which way to go.
But how are we gonna get away from them?
That's gonna be my favorite part. If you don't follow the others, I'll track you down and have you for supper.
Mina, can they be trusted to do their duty?
I think so. Molly and Billy believe in the old legends.
And Lord John?
I don't know. He thinks of their safety, and so he's eager to leave our land. But he's a man of honor. He'll do the right thing.
Unlike Maplewhite, we have told them much of our past. We can only trust they do their duty and do not ask the most important question. How did the third Guardian get off the plateau? For if they do, then the threat of Taycanamo will be replaced by another. The threat of the outside world.
Molly will take first watch, then Culver, Maplewhite, and then me.
Who died and made you chief?
I want to make sure you're still here in the morning.
Right. As if I'm gonna go off and battle some huge worm all by myself.
You've done more foolish things in the past, Maplewhite.
Don't worry, old chum. We're in this together.
There you are.
Told you I wasn't going anywhere.
I can't believe I trusted him, even for a second.
At least we know where he's going.
Even carrying the weight of the gold arms, he's got a good head start on us. We'll have to hurry.
These bones are so white. It's like something picked them clean.
Just the thing.
Great! Lunch! I'm starved.
This ain't for you, you knucklehead. It's for our little friends who are even hungrier than you, if that's possible. This'll whet their appetite for some fresh meat. Come and get it!
We should have insisted Moyaka come with us. We have no idea what we're supposed to do once we reach the end of our journey.
We just found out what picked those bones clean.
Climb! Blast! Run! Run! We'll have to go over to get around them.
Shoot! We'll have to deal with them at the end of the road.
Think they went down there already?
We'll find out soon enough. Maplewhite, you fool! You don't know what you're dealing with!
Oh, don't I? Now, let's see. In there, according to a mumbo-jumbo legend, is Joy of Joys, more gold. So now, all I have to do is go get it, and then leave you to bake in the sun.
You have to listen! If we don't stop that Guardian, entire plateau will become a desert.
Fine with me, because then the Iara will leave the plateau. And when they go, so will I. Culver, come and help me.
Hey, boss! We never found out what's in here.
Later, get your butt in here.
No, don't!
It's just a bunch of dust. What a dumb story. As if that huge worm is gonna...
Hurry, while it's distracted. We have to save ourselves.
No, wait! Remember the story? I know what to do! Billy!
Easy, easy.
We did it! September 15th, 1912. Maplewhite was lucky this time. We managed to dig him out alive. Mom, in the story, Moyaka said there were 3 guardians. 2 were trapped, but the other one escaped from the plateau. I know. I've been thinking about that too. How did it get off? And where did it go? I don't know, Billy. But I have a feeling that Koya would rather we didn't ask.